The best thing I saw today. It's the Twins and the A's, and the Twins have a 2-0 lead. It's about to be a tie game. Shane Langelier's home run. Check that. Austin Martin, an astounding catch at the wall. And what's great, check out the A's reaction in the bullpen. They're like, oh, come on. Come on. How are you going to do that to us? Just a tremendous grab. 8-7 Twins in the ninth inning. Back to the Fens, rubber game, Yanks, Red Sox, their first series of the season. First inning, hammered, Mass Pike, incoming. Aaron Judge, number 26 of the year, in the blink of an eye, the Yanks have a 1-0 lead. But the Sox have pushed 4 across, and they lead 4-3, but the bases are loaded with nobody out. Zach Kelly gets Gleyber Torres. Same pitch gets Jose Trevino. DJ LeMahieu. That's solid contact. But that's bases loaded, nobody out, and no runs across for the Yankees. And it remains 4-3. Bottom half of the inning. 2 on, 1 away. Connor Wong down the right field line. That'll empty the bases as the Sox, who took the series from the Phillies, take the series from the Yankees. Jaron Duran with Buster Olney afterwards.
Jaron, you guys steal 9 bases. How did you find out about the record?
I just saw it on the board, and after Hamilton stole another bag, I mean, that guy could have stolen 9 himself. I'm not surprised, but I mean, it's a good accomplishment for the team, and I'm glad that we're able to run the bases like we do.
All right, what was the talk about being aggressive coming into this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had a good game plan, and we stuck with it, and we didn't stay away from it, and we just had to put the pressure on, and we stuck with that.
All right, tell me about this series against this Yankees team. What did that do for you?
They're a really good team, man. Like, I'm excited for the battles we're going to have later on in the year. No discredit to them. We played good, they played good, and we just came out on top, man. It was just really good baseball, and it was awesome to be a part of. I can't wait for our next battle.
44 more days until the trade deadline. Teams will be deciding whether to buy or sell. Tell me where you guys stand in that regard in your eyes about how competitive this team is.
About the trade deadline?
Just about how you guys are growing.
I mean, we don't care about that. We're just here to play baseball. That's not my job. That's front office and their job. We're just here to play baseball, and I love the team we got, and whatever they do is up to them. I mean, I got no say in it, and I love what we're doing so far as a team.
Jaron, thanks.
Thank you.
Back to you.
Sox battling this week. You had the 2 best records in baseball come in with the Phillies and the Yankees, and Boston wins both series, as Buster was alluding to. They were swiping bags, including some late steals. You wonder how the Yankees feel about that with all the rules and such in the game. 9 bags for the Sox. That ties for the most in a game by any team over the last 20 years. Dodgers entered the day having dropped 3 of 4. They finish up a series against the Royals. Sunny day in Los Angeles. Ohtani crushes this. 451 to the other power alley. His 18th of the year. And the Dodgers lead 1-0. Tyler Glasnow was dealing as he went 7 without surrendering a run and striking out 9. A little curveball there and gas face to get Bobby Witt Jr. to the 6th inning. Ohtani at it again, and it's still 1-0. Check that. Another solo shot makes it 2-0. Next up, 2-0 pitch to Freddie Freeman, his 10th of the year, and it's back-to-back for Ohtani and Freeman. Man, lefty down and in always looks like a beautiful thing, doesn't it? Dave Roberts chucking sunflower seeds at Freeman. Not sure that's what anyone was looking for. Oh, and this is a mess. Mookie Betts, it's up and in, hits the back of his hand, and he would have to be removed from the game as he heads to the locker room. It's a fractured left hand. The Dodgers win the game but lose Betts. Here's Dave Roberts on the significance of that loss.
It's a big blow. It is. I feel bad, really bad for Mookie. He was obviously having an MVP type season. It's very unfortunate. You got to move on, and that's what we're going to do. But yeah, it's more of, for me, it's more for Mookie personally. We're going to be fine. We have really good players, and we got to move on. But yeah, it's more of Mookie. My sentiment goes more towards him.
An enormous loss for the Dodgers, considering, as their skipper just mentioned, Betts having an MVP-type season. It was early June, actually mid-June, but he was the favorite to win the National League MVP entering the day. Top 3 in the league in runs, hits, and on-base percentage. Durability, rarely an issue for Betts. He's played in at least 75% of his team's games in every season since 2015. This isn't a durability thing. It's just up and in, and it catches the back of his hand, and he'll be out for a while. NL West leaders to the leaders of the Central. Brewers, Reds, rubber game. 1-0 Reds. Ellie De La Cruz. That's his 36th bag. And then the Colin Ray pickoff attempt ends up in center, and De La Cruz is roaring around the bases, and he's safe. Man, that is a weapon, his speed, as the Reds go up 2-0 on a steal, a bad pickoff, and then you score from second. Brewers down 3-1, runners on first and second, and Willie Adames, with one swing of the bat, puts the Brewers in front 4-3. Top 8, Reds down 5-3. De La Cruz. Speed he's got, but you can take your time. He's on the stroll. The solo shot makes it 5-4. Top 9. De La Cruz coming up to bat again. 2 outs, runner on second, and they're going to put him on. So runners on first and second. Santiago Espinal now trying to bring in the tying run. Stuart Fairchild is out at the dish. Blake Perkins, William Contreras. They would review for blocking, but the out call at the dish stands. That's how this game ends, 5-4, Brewers over the Reds. Orioles and Phillies played a really entertaining series in Baltimore. Phillies took the first one in extras. Orioles got the second. Got Wheeler and Burns going on a beautiful Sunday in Baltimore, and this dude is a monster. Gunnar Henderson, his 8th leadoff homer this season, breaking a tie with Carl Schwarber, who had one in this series. It's 1-0 Orioles. Bottom 3, it's 3-0. Down and into a lefty. And that's what you get. That's Rushman's solo shot, which makes it 4-0. Bottom 5, it's 5-2. Orioles leading. Wheeler and a jam. Jordan Westberg. Power the other way. Astros, Natty Bears. They're ready to celebrate a victory. That's the 4th home run allowed in the game for the first time ever for Wheeler. It's 8-2. Top 6, Garrett Stubbs. Squares around a bunt, and he gestures to his left foot, signaling he was hit by the pitch. Home plate umpire Mike Estabrook. Let's see. No, umpires have a long discussion. Umpires send Stubbs back to the dish. Rob Thompson would like a word. Stubbs is a bit confused. And then at some point, it gets heated. And then Thompson is invited to be more constructive with your feedback, please. I believe you saw the head bob with the brim maybe got blue. That's heated. That's old school Earl Weaver. A lot of head bobbing. I'll be honest with you, I root for the Orioles, so I was happy that they won the game. I know some Phillies fans, they weren't as happy. Laz Diaz got involved. Okay, Orioles win the series. 47-24, that's what both the records are of these two very good baseball teams. You swingers, are the nicest people. Blue Jays Guardians rubber match Sunday. Bases are drunk full of Jays, and now they are emptied. Dalton Varsho's second grand slam of the season, third of his career. Jays hang on for a 7-6 victory. They're a game under 500. We're tied at 6s here. Rays looking to avoid a sweep against Atlanta. Jose Siri, 416-footer, his 8th. Rays get the victory 8-6. Tampa gets the day off Monday. Twins and A's playing the first of a doubleheader. After going yard in the first, Carlos Correa does it again in the fourth. Minnesota rolled to a 4th consecutive victory and made it 5 as they swept with a win in the nightcap as well. Jorge Soler swinging a drive. Beautiful day. That's such a great ballpark. 3-run homer, part of a 2-hit, 4 RBI game, and the Giants avoid the sweep at the hands of the Halos. Los Gigantes, 13-6. And don't let the Mets get hot. Looking for a 5th straight. Pete Alonso, his 15th, part of a 4-run first, 6-game roadie coming up for the Mets with visits to the Rangers and the Cubs. All right, look, this is goofy. It's the middle of June. Fine. However, unlike the American League, teams 2 through 9 in the National League are separated by just 2 games. Metropolitans are just a game and a half out of the final wild card spot, but are 9th down on the list. Now, we get the optimism meter for Steve. We were both down at the beach, but he evidently couldn't be troubled to come back to work. I'm here for you, America. Astros and Tigers. Detroit had a big win Saturday. Ronel Blanco was dealing. Gas face, high and tight. Ooh, that's a nasty breaking ball there. Another nasty breaking ball. 8 Ks through 5 innings. No hits allowed at this point. Top 6. And Blanco, nice grab. Matt Vierling there. We're clean through 6. No hits. Top 7. Still looking at a no-no. Akil Baddoo. High and deep. And that dies on the warning track. Blanco's the 3rd pitcher in the last 5 seasons with multi-no-hit bids of at least 7 innings pitched in his season. Top 8. And they try to get the combined no-no, Ryan Presley. And that's a bloop. Winsell Perez breaks it up. Tigers end up getting a run and 3 hits, but the Astros get the victory by a score of 4-1. Yankees and the Red Sox. Red Sox took the series over the Phillies, trying to do the same over the Yankees, and this ball is smoked. Aaron Judge, his 26th of the season. Yankees now have 22 home runs in the first inning this year, which is the most in Major League Baseball. Judge leads all of baseball with 10 homers in the first inning this season as well. And New York takes a 1-0 lead. Same score, bottom 2, runners on first and third. Dom Smith steals the bag, a couple of runners in scoring position. And then later in the AB, Cedon Rafaela delivers a pair. He's got 39 RBI this season, leading all rookies in Major League Baseball. Boston leading 2-1. Man on first. Anybody play JV baseball? Basically, the rule was to steal if you got on first, make them throw you out. In no way am I suggesting that Jose Trevino is a JV catcher. He's not. It's just that on this night, Boston was incredibly aggressive on the bases. You see Hamilton would steal again. 4-3, top 7. Anthony Rizzo, collision at first base. Dom Smith fields it cleanly. And Rizzo and Brennan Bernardino collide. And Rizzo would be removed from the game. Bases loaded, nobody out. And Zach Kelly got a strikeout, and then another strikeout, and then this hard hit ball from DJ LeMahieu. And Kelly wiggles out of trouble. Bottom half of the 7th, Connor Wong, with runners on first and second, brings both of them home with a triple, and the Red Sox open it up 7-3. Eighth inning, big lead, and Boston's at 8 stolen bases, which is tied for the most in franchise history. So the question is, do you go for history even though you're up 8-3 in the 8th? The answer is yes. Hamilton gets the steal, third player in Red Sox history with 4 or more bags in a game, and Boston wins by a score of 9-3. 9 steals, a new team record. The previous record was in a game over 100 years ago. Game 1 of a July 4th doubleheader back in 1913 against the Philadelphia A's. Record was matched 27 years later in 1940. But thanks to 3 stolen bases late in the game tonight, that record has been broken.